Hello everyone, it is Callie of Flying Horse Studios and I am back with another video. I know it has literally been years, but I went off to college and we all know how that goes. So the horses got packed up, I didn't have much time for the hobby, but now, after 2 years, I decided it's time to bring them out and see all of those lovely little faces again. So here we go. Alright, starting off with the box models, we have Grace, the 2018 Vintage Club Gambler's Choice release. She came in 2 other colors, all inspired by vintage colorways, and this is the Mahogany Bay. She has her cute little blue ribbon sticker that's inspired by actual stickers that came on vintage models back in the day, and she is a favorite in my collection. Next up is Rainbow. She was a part of Breyer's 2011 Treasure Hunt Weather Girl series. Now, back in the day, Breyer would have treasure hunts. You would collect a certain number of models, turn in your UPCs, and get a prize model. And she was one of those prize models. So she is this glossy, gorgeous Pintalusa. This is another Grace. This is the one in Dapple Gray. So she is inspired by vintage Dapple Grays with their splatter patterning and black points. You are going to see a lot of Weather Girls. I conga the mold and have quite a few of them. This girl is just lovely and so cute with her little polka dots. This horse was a surprise. I didn't know who it was going to be, and it ended up being my Silent Night, a 2003 Christmas horse on the Kemosabe mold. Lots of people call this mold Chemo Sausage because, well, he kind of looks like a sausage. Poor little guy, but he's still so cute. Alright, somebody cue the music because this is Spirit, and pretty much any horse girl watching this knows who he is. I grew up watching this film, so I absolutely had to have this guy, and he is just beautiful and brings me back to my childhood. I got him new in box, and he does have a couple of box rubs, but other than that, he is just gorgeous. This is 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹liche. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but she is from the 2022 Premier Club, and she is this gorgeous liver chestnut Arabian. I know a lot of people aren't super crazy about this mold just because of those wonky legs, but I think her color is really pretty and those dapples are so nice. This guy is pretty cool. This is 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹liche. He is a 2023 Breyerfest special run, and he is inspired by ancient Greek pottery. I think his design is super cool with the little chariot and his bright coloring. He's just really cool, really dynamic, and a really great representation of ancient Greece. This girl is a favorite in my collection. This is the beautiful Forever Sage from Breyer's Premier Club. She is a 2015 release. I know a lot of people don't care for this mold, but I really love her. I mean, look at that sassy side eye she's giving. I just love her sass, and she has so much personality. Plus, look at that gorgeous Appaloosa patterning. This is another Premier Club release, I believe from 2022. This is Astrid. She's a little fjord. I hope I'm saying that right, but she's just super cute. She is the matte version. She also came in glossy, and I got the matte. Her coloring and shading is really nice. This horse was another surprise. It ended up being my Jasmine. She is a Breyerfest special run. She's a bit older, but she's absolutely gorgeous. Another favorite in my Weather Girl conga and my collection. That color is just so gorgeous. I love her little markings that she has, those eyes, just all of the detail. She's so pretty. This is yet another surprise horse. I clearly didn't label these horses enough, but this ended up being Landler. He is a 2022 Breyerfest special run. Sadly, he does have his plastic peg stuck in his hoof, so I'm working on getting that out, but he is this really pretty glossy gray. Now, I know it seems like I'm saying pretty much every horse is my favorite, but this guy is really a favorite of mine. This is 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹liche. He is an older Premier Club release, and I just love everything about this horse, from his markings to his mapping, that shading, and I really do like this mold. Look at that face. He's a bit harder to track down, so I'm grateful to own one. Who could this be? This is American Pharoah. This guy is based off of a real racehorse. American Pharoah was the first racehorse in 37 years to win the Triple Crown. I actually had the honor of meeting American Pharoah at Coolmore in 2023, and he is just the sweetest, most gentle horse in person, not to mention so pretty. I have a couple of horses still new in the box, so to start off that group of horses, this is Brevor 54. He is a 2023 Breyerfest celebration horse, and I got him signed at my first in-person Breyerfest. This is Highlander. She is a Christmas horse from a couple years back, and I just absolutely love her costume with her little antlers, her fuzzy little blanket, and all of the glitter and jewels all along her blanket. She is just super cute and a favorite Christmas horse of mine. I definitely plan on displaying her next year for Christmas. I mean, look at her little face. This is yet another weather girl. I bet you couldn't have predicted that, but this is 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹liche. She is a 2024 brick and mortar special run, and she is just this adorable little bay roan. I'm very partial to roans, so I think she's just the cutest and so pretty. This is another Christmas horse. I have been collecting the Christmas horses since 2015, and my goal is to eventually get them all. But this guy is just so adorable with his little skis and his fuzzy little noseband on his halter. Here we have Snowman. Now this is the first release of Snowman. He's based off of a real horse, and I have read his book. I just really love Snowman's story. This guy is a PetSmart special run from 2005, and he's this really pretty, pearly, flea-bitten gray. Alright, back to the out-of-box but in-box models. This is Rainbow in Matte. You saw her glossy counterpart earlier. So she is a part of that same Weather Girl series, and she was one of the 3 prize models you could get. You could also get a translucent rainbow, which I also have. But I just really love her color, and I think her color also looks really nice in matte. Is this another Weather Girl? Is it? Oh, and it is. This is Flamingo. She is a part of Breyer's Birds of a Feather series, and she is based off of a real flamingo but done in a realistic rose gray color. I just love her pearly undertones. And now it is time for a little break from the Weather Girls, but this is Poker Joe. He was a regular run from a while ago. He's based off of a real horse. I just love his markings, and this mold is pretty adorable. And the real horse is a stunt horse, and they use this horse in films, and as a film nerd and film major, I had to have this guy. Here we have the first regular run that was produced on the Marwari mold after the premiere model, and he was done in a really nicely shaded Palomino. I just love this mold, the little swishy tail and the little curled ears. I just think he's so sassy and has just so much personality and attitude. So we might have gotten a break from the Weather Girls, but that doesn't mean we get a break from the Christmas horses. This is Winter Wonderland, another favorite Christmas horse of mine. I just love the owls on his little costume. He is done in a really pretty pearly Palomino. This guy is different from all the other horses in the way that he is not a horse, he is actually a mule. This is Jubilation. He is a 2015 limited edition, and he was one of my play models, so he does have lots of marks, lots of rubs. He is well loved, and he does unfortunately have a seam split that has been getting worse. Back to the Christmas horses, this is Snowbird. He is a Christmas horse from a couple years back. I mix up the dates on these guys, so I'm not sure what year he's from, but he is a really cute shaded gray on the Troubadour mold. I really like the face on this mold. I think it's just really cute. This girl is another one of my favorite Christmas horses. I'm not super crazy about the mold, but I just really love her costume, and that color is really nice and shimmery, and she has actually shown well for me. And I love her blue eyes and her blue undertones overall. Yet another Christmas horse. There are so many, but this is Minstrel, another Christmas horse from a while ago. Not sure what year she's from. But she is this really pretty pearly silver bay, and she has cute little golden hooves, which I like. This guy was a favorite play model of mine growing up. This is the regular run Grullo Pinto. I named him Picasso, and as you can tell, he's very loved. I played with him a lot, inside, outside, everywhere, and he does have some paint rubbed off on his hoof because I tried to remove some of his marks on his hoof with nail polish remover. Not the smartest decision. Next up is 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹𝟎. This is from Breyer's 2018 Collector Club Appreciation event. You would buy a certain amount of models and they would give you this model basically for free. Unfortunately, mine did come with a lot of flaws. I ended up getting a replacement, but Breyer let me keep this one, and he's just kind of stuck around as a shelf model. This is Peppermint Kiss. He is a favorite Christmas horse of mine. I just really love his costume, probably my favorite Christmas costume Breyer has done, and I think this mold is so cute. He reminds me of an older lesson horse teaching younger kids how to ride. That shading is quite nice, and look at that face. So I didn't know who this horse was, but this ended up being a cute little Arabian foal. This is a little chestnut pinto on the Proud Arabian Foal mold. I'm not sure what year he's from, but his name is SS Morningstar. Just when I thought the Christmas horses were over, this is yet another Christmas horse. This is Arctic Grandeur. I believe that's how you say it. Fancy name, but he is a fancy guy. He is a really nice shaded gray, and he's got those pearly undertones. This mold is pretty nice. Oh my goodness, well now it's time for some more Christmas horses. This is Yuletide Greetings. He is one of my favorites as well. I just really love this mold, and his costume is really nice. That face is just so cute. I know I've said that about a million horses, but their faces are so cute. This guy is quite the chunk. Back to some of the models I had growing up. I know these horses are all over the place. I didn't pack them in the best order, but this is Lindsay's Faith. She's a regular run from around the same time the 𝗙cie Pinto was. And she is just this adorable little bay roan. She's based off of a real horse, and I've just always loved her. Here we have a racehorse. This guy is Frinkle. I believe he's based off of a racehorse in the UK. I think that's where he's from. He could be from Australia. He was another play model growing up. He's in surprisingly good condition for being a play model. I love his little face markings, and that shading is just super rich. This is Flexible. He is based off of a real famous show jumper named also Flexible. And I just really loved this guy growing up. I loved making him go over jumps. His shading is super nice, and his face marking is pretty adorable. And I love that braided mane. It just makes him look so fancy. This guy is very special in the fact that he was my first ever traditional Breyer. Not my first Breyer, I had stablemates first. But this is from the Let's Go Riding Western set back when I was growing up. I did end up naming him Hamlet. Now this girl growing up was Hamlet's wife. This was Valentine. She is from the Let's Go Racing set. I looked up the date and she is from 2012. So I was around 10 years old when I had this girl. She's again also very loved. I named her Valentine because of her heart marking on her forehead. Moving on to a couple of vintage models, this is 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹cie. She was a regular run from the 90s, and she is done on the Proud Arabian Mare mold. I absolutely love this mold. I think it is just so cute. She just has the sweetest face and calmest demeanor, and she is this really pretty bay pinto. So I'm not sure if this guy was intended to go with 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹cie, but I pair him with her. He is a spring show special from 1999 on the Proud Arabian Stallion mold. This is Calico, and he just looks really nice with Karma. Look at how cute they look together. So this girl is not a prize model, but she was a part of the Weather Girl series. She was one of the models that you had to get in order to get the prize models. This is Sunny, and she is based on Sunshine. She is this really bright, gorgeous Palomino. I think they did a great job portraying Sunshine. Oh my goodness, more Weather Girls. This is Natasha. She is another BreyerFest special run on this mold. She is from 2019, and she is this really pretty bright bay pinto. To celebrate BreyerFest's 30th anniversary at the time, they also made 30 of her in liver chestnut, and that is a huge grail for me. This girl is my first Weather Girl ever, so she's the one that started the obsession. She is just a cute little regular run based off of a real horse. Her name is 𝗙cie in Black. She was also a huge play model for me, so she has tons of shiny marks and a couple of rubs. She's been well loved for sure. Alright, continuing on with some play models that were in my quote-unquote carpet herd. This is 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹𝐶𝘄. This guy was a favorite of mine. I just loved his coloring. Unfortunately, the real horse did pass away pretty recently, so that is pretty sad. But I always just loved his blue eye and those dapples and that bright color. Alright, this is 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹𝐶𝘄 Rainmaker. This guy is also based off of a real horse who I also believe passed away. We are losing so many great horses, but he is just a really nice chestnut. He was also heavily played with, so he does have some flaws and whatnot, but I still think he's pretty adorable. Speaking of losing some great horses, we also lost the wonderful 𝗙ecie this year. This horse was so special to me. I followed his story, watched his performances, and so this model holds a very special place in my heart. I truly hope he rests in peace, and this is such a wonderful model to celebrate him. Just like Sunny, this girl was also a part of the Weather Girl series. As one of the regular models in the series, this is Partly Cloudy. She is just this beautiful dapple gray pinto, and she is of course meant to represent partly cloudy skies, and I think they did a wonderful job. She is another one of my favorites on the mold. This is another racehorse. This is 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹𝐶𝘄. 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹 won the Triple Crown 3 years after American Pharoah. I remember watching him live on TV and screaming at the TV, hoping that he would win the Belmont, and he did. He has this cute little garland featuring 3 flowers that represent the Triple Crown races. This is another model of Snowman. He is on a different mold this time, and this guy is actually still produced to this day. He is on the 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹𝐶𝘄 mold. And this guy is really cute. I really love his detailed hooves. And this guy was also a huge play model for me, so he is another special one in my collection. Next up is another portrait model. This is Don't Look Twice. She was released in 2015. You can see her adorable little lip marking, and she is a really nice chestnut Rabicano. Her shading is really nice, and I love her detailed markings and hooves. To change it up a bit, we have some ponies. So these are some cute little ponies. They are a BreyerFest special run. They were released in 2020, I believe. Their names are Brihid and Beltane. I hope I'm saying those right. But this girl is a really pretty chestnut pinto, and she just has the cutest face. And next up is her baby. This is Beltane. He is this really adorable bay pinto, and he is just so tiny and so cute, and they look so adorable together. Just a perfect mom and baby. Next up, we have some classic scale models. I believe nowadays they are called the Freedom series, but these guys are a part of the Spirit of the West set. It comes with a cutting horse, calf, and herding dog, and they are just so adorable. Here we have another BreyerFest special run. This girl is from 2023, and her name is Araba, or Araba. I'm not sure how exactly you pronounce it, but she's just this gorgeous black Sabino. I feel like I've said the word gorgeous so many times, but she is gorgeous. I am a little iffy on the mold, but I love her patterning and blue eye. This is Windtalker. He is a 2007 Collector's Choice limited edition model. I really love his crisp markings and that blue eye compared to that brown eye. I love when horses have 2 different colored eyes. He's just really well done overall. Next up is Marcus. He is a 2017 brick and mortar special run. Breyer would only send these guys to a limited number of stores, and he's this really pretty liver chestnut black forest horse. I just again really love this mold. I think the face is just the sweetest ever. So this is another classic. This is just a cute little cutting calf I found. She does not have a cutting horse with her, just a little calf. Super adorable. The rest of my traditionals are out on shelves, so now it's time for the stablemates. I have them packed in random boxes and bags, so I will be showing them in groups. So first up we have Mini Casper, Nevermore in the back, and then some foals. And then we have Addie and Letty, the 2 foals in the front, Sam Hain, and then a Parade of Breeds Pinto. And of course we can't forget about the adorable Mini Winnies. Then we have some more Halloween stablemates. We have Merry Widow, Nevermore, and then Newport, a Stablemates Club model. She just felt like being Halloween. Then we have some Breyerfest models. We have Dada from Breyerfest 2021, Wild Things from 2024, and Nova from Breyerfest 2021. Then we have a complete set of ticket models from Breyerfest 2023. So this is Wheeler, Whip, Navigator, and then finally Teamster. They are such an adorable little set. I think Whip is my favorite. Next up, I've got some Albarozos. So first off, I have Valerio, a Gambler's Choice Stablemates Club model, Sarge from Breyerfest, a Unicorn chase piece, a Silver chase piece, Cepheus from the Starry Skies blind bags, and then another blind bag Unicorn. These guys are from Breyerfest 2019. They were part of the 30th anniversary commemorative set, and they're mini celebration horses. So there's Simba, Nazriddin, and Mini Brass Hat. Here are some Stablemate Club models. We have Darlie from 2018, Eclat from 2023, and Kohana from, I believe, also 2018. These are a bunch of my play models, so I'm not even going to try to name all of these guys individually, but as you can tell, they're all very loved. And that little bay foal in the center, he was actually my first ever Breyer, so he is the one that truly started the obsession. He is a chip deer. I played with him a lot. These guys are all so cute, and they are very special to me. Alright, to finish off the first round of stablemates, we have some cute little G1s. Right here we have two Arabian mares. They're from 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹liche. Unfortunately, one suffered a little bit of a bent leg. And then we have an adorable Appaloosa Citation, and then American Pharaoh and this buckskin Mustang that I forgot to include in the other groups. Alright, to start off the last box of stablemates, we have some Collector Club and Premier Club stablemates. So we have Giorgio, and then Fireheart from the Premier Club. Next to them we have Ellington, and then Chalice, and then Fandango. These guys were from the Deluxe Collector Club, and they were bonus models. Next up, we have some more Stablemate Club models on older molds. You're going to see a lot of Stablemate Club horses. I've been in the club for several years, but first we have Sultan and then his family Nadira and Zahir. Then we have Guinevere, then Raider, Loose Mane, and Glossy Atticus, and then we have Duke. These guys are all so adorable. I love the vintage molds. Here's some more Breyerfest stablemates. So we have Jersey from 2020, Spitzel from 2022, Chiffin, who I absolutely adore, and then we have Buggy from 2023. Next up are some more Breyerfest models in fun decorated colors. So first we have Whittlesback, then two Kaleidoscopes, one has bigger spots, one has smaller spots, and then we have an adorable pink champagne next to them, and then Avant-Garde. These guys were all ticket models, I believe, with the exception being Kaleidoscope and Whittlesback on the end. Now we have some more Stablemate Club models, some more decorators. We have Helios, Chroma, and then Atlee, who was a Gambler's Choice, and I was lucky enough to get the decorator. Alright, next up we have a larger group of Stablemate models. So first off we have Twist, and then Tobias from 2021. We have Brio, who is huge compared to everybody else. And then we have Kit, and then we have Finn from 2018, I believe, and then Sidewinder and Nero from 2023. I believe those are the dates on these guys. They're a little hard to memorize, but they are all so cute. Alright, next up we have yet another group of Stablemate Club models who all pair very well together. First up we have Brighton from 2023 and Valerio from 2020, and they are so cute. They're matching. It's adorable. And then next up we have Wolfgang from 2017 and Dahlia from, I believe, 2021, and they also look so nice together. When I said these two were matching, I really wasn't lying. They actually do have the same markings. Breyer does reuse patterns from time to time, which I think is pretty interesting. These guys are kind of a random group, but we have a little G1 Swaps, and then we have a nice Bay Belgian. Then we have two little unicorn foals, we have a blind bag chase piece, and then finally we have a red drafter from the Christmas Clydesdales blind bags. For the last group of stablemates, we have some customs, most of which are done by me. So on the end, we have a cute little 𝗙cie. This was the first model I etched. She is very, very old. Then we have a Christmas decorator I painted a few years back. She has a little snowflake on her hindquarters, it's kind of hard to see. And then we have a Valentine's Day themed 𝗙cie I did, a custom done by a friend. This is a really cool rose themed Halloween custom. And then we have a little flea bitten gray done by me years ago. And then finally an adorable strawberry roan, not sure who she's painted by, but she is really pretty. For an added bonus, I included some of my traditional models that have been out on shelves. So first we have some vintages. We have a family Arabian stallion, and then a old Clydesdale stallion. And the Clydesdale's eye is really creepy on this side, not even gonna lie, but these guys are still really cool. Next up, we have a vintage charcoal fighting stallion. He is really neat. He does have eye whites. He is a bit beat up, but I still think he's really cool. And he does actually still have remnants of his foam pads on the bottom of his hooves and tail. These were put on them to protect furniture back in the 70s. Next up, we have Fireheart, who doesn't need a lot of introduction. He's a very popular model from the Premier Club in 2021, and he is this gorgeous Mustang Stallion sculpt done in a beautiful sooty palomino blanket Appaloosa, and he is just so gorgeous. Alright, and now we have Fireheart's family. This is Tiger Lily and Firestorm. They were created by the same sculptor for the Premier Club in 2024 to pair with Fireheart, and I just love the sculpts. I think these two are adorable, and the foal is just so frisky and so cute and has so much personality. I actually really do like the molds on these two, so I ended up getting the 2025 BreyerFest Special Runs, Good Times and Great Friends, and they are just this adorable glossy pair. That shading really pops under that gloss, and again, they just have the sweetest faces. These are just a bunch of random vintages that were found at antique stores and such, and they are all so cool. I really love having these vintage pieces. Here we have some BreyerFest celebration horses. So we have Ballynoe Castle RM from BreyerFest 2020, and then Gladwin's Lucky Grey Lady from 2003. I really love the Clydesdale mare mold after I've had it in person. She just has a really sweet face, and Ballynoe was from my first ever BreyerFest. Alright, next up we have some more portrait horses. This is Shameless, and then next to him is Danny. I met Shameless's owner at the Scottsdale Arabian Horse Show, and then Danny at BreyerFest 2025, so both of them are actually signed, which is super cool. This guy is another absolute favorite in my collection. This is Bristol. He is very sought after, and I can definitely see why. He is just a gorgeous sculpt, and that shading and marking and detailing. He is from the Premier Club in I believe 2018, and he is just stunning. Following up with another favorite, this is Padma. She's a part of Breyer's Big Cat series, and she was released in 2015 as a Collector Club release special edition of 275 pieces, and she is just the coolest. I think she's just so unique, and I just love all of her tiger stripes. I love real tigers, and look at those little paws. Oh my goodness, here we have another favorite. This guy is actually Peter Stone. He is a design horse I had done on the 𝗙cie mold, and this guy is packed with detail. I mean, look at those eyes. He was a part of their Shark Week event for DAH, and he is done in the great white pattern, and he has this lovely blue iridescence. I actually have a few more classics, so these are some Marine Love Arabians. This guy is a vintage one, and then we have Zane from the Collectors Club. He was a special edition Gambler's Choice release. These guys are just adorable. I really love the Marine Love sculpts. These guys are really cool. This is another Cutting Horse and Calf set, but this is the glossy and semi-glossy version. These guys are actually the ones on Identify Your Breyer. I submitted to Identify Your Breyer and got approved. I think they're a really cool variation. Alright, and then we have some Halloween classics. So we have Salem right here, and then next to him we have 𝗙cie, and they both have things hidden in their markings. 𝗙cie has spiders, and then Salem has cats, which I think is a really cool design on both of them. Alright everyone, we have officially made it through unpacking all of the horses. Thank you so much for tagging along and going on this journey with me. There were a couple of horses I left out for the sake of time, but don't you worry, you will see them in future videos. Thank you again everyone for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video and want to see more content. I am so excited to be back on YouTube and I can't wait to produce more videos. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day and I will see you next time. Bye everyone!